In the Web-based Career and Technical Education Information System, also known as CETEIS, report submission and review follow a structured process that involves both fiscal agency authorized officials and CEPD administrators. Only authorized officials from the fiscal agency are permitted to submit reports, and a CEPD administrator must review them before final acceptance. For yearly collections such as expenditures, follow-up, and enrollments, the report submission process is all similar. Once a report is ready for review, as a courtesy, CETEIS uses email notifications to guide users through this workflow. CEPD administrators are sent an email notification from fiscal agency authorized officials when reports are ready for their review and submission. The CEPD administrator is responsible for examining all submitted reports. After reviewing each report, the administrator must indicate that the review is complete. This step is required so that reports can be officially accepted and compiled by the Office of Career and Technical Education, also known as OCTE. As you, the CEPD administrator, prepare to finalize your reports for review by OCTE, it is strongly recommended that you review the reports and building exports to review your data. Depending on the collection type, there are many reports and exports available for you to review your data. Head over to CETEIS.com and log in using your My Login credentials. From the navigation menu, select Reports, then Building Reports. Here you will see reports and exports that you can use to verify your data. The report page is categorized into sections: Audit Reports, Program Course Reports, and Program Student Reports. Click the Select button on the left side to view the reports. If it is an export, follow the prompts on the screen to open the spreadsheet that can be reviewed offline. You must verify the accuracy and completeness of your data to ensure compliance with state and federal requirements, as well as maximize your funding eligibility and evidence of program quality. When you are ready to begin the submission process for enrollments, log into CETEIS.com using your My Login credentials. From the main dashboard, select Admin. Under the CEPD Admin header, click on Enrollment Collection Review. Select the year, and after selecting, a building grid will display. The grid lists all buildings within your CEPD along with the current report status for each building. Buildings with an X appear under the Fiscal Status column to signify that the fiscal agent authorized official has submitted the report and that it is ready for review by the CEPD administrator. If corrections are needed, click Send Back to send the report back to the fiscal agent for edits. For enrollments, clicking the View Issues button allows you to view current issues within the buildings. To help with troubleshooting errors and warnings, please review the Error Resolution Guide. A link is located on the knowledge base, which can be found on the CEPD Administrator page. When you are satisfied that a building report is complete and accurate, indicate your approval by clicking on the Review button. An X appears under the CEPD status column to indicate that the building data has been released to the Office of Career and Technical Education. Once all data have been collected for your buildings, submitted by the fiscal agency authorized official, and reviewed by the CEPD administrator, the report will be accepted by the Office of Career and Technical Education. Please note, once you click Review, the report is finalized. No further edits can be made, and the submission process is considered complete. This process ensures that all reports are properly viewed, validated, and submitted in accordance with CETEIS requirements. After you have sent your report for review to OCTE, you can view validation reports for your buildings and students. Click on the 4483 RPT or the 4483 STD button to export your raw building data into a Microsoft Excel workbook for printing. The 4483 RPT Enrollment Validation Export details the raw course data such as zip codes, course section codes, staff, course beginning and end dates, enrollment totals, and other data tied to your course information. The 4483 STD is an export of your student validation data. This includes enrollments, UICs, and core student data. The last report is the Funding Advancement Summary Report for the current year for currently enrolled students and outlines Concentrator Plus, Concentrator, Participant, and Enrollee counts for zip codes. You can utilize the menu items across the top to filter or download your reports. To review submission screens for expenditures, under the Admin heading, select CEPD Expenditure Review. Select a district, and here you can view the report status of buildings assigned to you. Expenditure documentation that outlines worksheets and specific instructions for 61A1 and 61B Fiscal ISD status can be found on the CTEIS Knowledge Base. An X under the fiscal status indicates that the report has been completed by the 61B Fiscal ISD, and clicking Return reopens the report for additional edits. Clicking Review submits the report to OCTE for review. To review submission screens for follow-up reporting, click the Admin tab, and under the CEPD Admin header, select CEPD Follow-up Review. Select the district you would like to view, and here you can select View to review follow-up completion totals for the selected district. Clicking Export allows you to view an Excel spreadsheet offline of follow-up data collected within the district. An X under the fiscal status indicates that the report has been completed by the fiscal agent. Again, clicking Send Back reopens the report to the fiscal agent for review, and clicking Review sends the report to OCTE for review. The CTEIS Knowledge Base is the source for guides, forms, and other helpful information. Visit support.cetis.com, select Administrator from the menu. From the Administrator page, select CEPD Administrator. Here you can download helpful materials and view timeline documentation for report submissions. You may also view training materials and register for a training session by clicking the Training tab and viewing available options. And remember, if you have any additional questions regarding policy, please contact OCTE Sean Sweeney at 517-897-7698 or by email at sweeneys5@michigan.gov, or for follow-up reporting, contact Dr. In-Chin E at 517-281-7229 or by email at yey@michigan.gov. For technical questions, contact the CETIS Help Desk by email at cetis.help@ptdtechnology.com or call toll-free at 800-203-0614 extension 128 or by calling 517-333-9363 extension 128.